TIA, that's your English
Traffic Improvement Association.
You know what the time frame is of that?
I don't know. We're meeting, I could look at my phone right now. It's either December 13th or 14th. That's for the study. Is it the 13th? 14th. So we're going to meet with representatives from them at the high school to just kind of review what we want done. And then they'll lay out whatever process they think is best to do that. And I don't have a timeline, but it kind of depends on what they think and they can do.
Now, are they a separate private association or governmental?
You know, that's a good question. I don't know. I do know that the person who heads up the Traffic Improvement Association is a graduate of Dakota High School, and they're in Auburn Hills.
Oh, you know what you're saying?
Yes.
Oh, okay. No, the reason I'm asking is do they afford it?
Well, they do this is one of the things they do, is they work with different entities. In fact, it was talked about in emails that I've seen to use them for what the township and the county are doing, and I can't remember which one. So they are widely used for improvement of traffic situations. So.
Andy, would it be possible for Jill to attend that meeting? She's got herself quite involved.
On the 14th? Sure. Yeah. It's good to have an advocate. I will, or 13th. Was it 13th?
Well, 14th.
14th.
Yeah, I've heard of that organization, and I know they do. I spoke to our traffic sergeant at the sheriff's office regarding this, who was looking into what was also bit on the sheriff's department's behalf. And he had mentioned that organization as being the lead agency for this sort of thing, for evaluation of our grounds or parking lots. And there's books that talk about lighting and so on. And from what I understand, it's not a free, it's not costing anything for us to have this, as far as I understand. And they would be willing to do this at, from my understanding, a number of locations. It's just not one. So I think the board would desire, we would like to look at, and I'm certain that there's probably some other campuses we have that should be evaluated also for better, perhaps if it would be possible, since we're upgrading our parking lots anyways, providing the bypasses, that we could also look at any kind of safety improvements and put that in there with that bond money, to be able to support that also.
And that's something that we've talked about. We have a couple of other locations in the district right now that we're aware of, that we're working on. And it's real difficult to, in the middle of a school year, just to change things unless they're just completely unsafe.
Right. Yeah.
But there's always ways we're looking at parking lots and how we make them safer. So we have a couple of other areas in the district that we've talked about that we'll also use them to help with. So your idea is a good one.
Yeah, no, that's what I was thinking also. Yeah, like I say, unless there's something that's striking, absolutely dangerous, which I can't believe there would be that we've been aware of already. Building principals, I'm sure, are on the grounds and see some. It is kind of interesting, this picture that this gentleman, that Mr. Lee passed out, to see that, that doesn't, seem kind of like appropriate. So those are kind of things I hope that study look at too, where we can address it. And perhaps we can give support to that through a resolution at a later time, as we had mentioned earlier, to help that group to get that change. At least we know that there's certain laws that county engineers have to follow to guide them for the liabilities, and it's just their ability to deviate from those laws, which they don't do, because it opens up to liability. And I think that's what has been represented in the meetings prior, was that they didn't lower it, what was the quote, right? Dangerous or something along those lines.
They do have guidelines that I think it's 85% of the people drive a certain speed, and that's what they set their speed limits at. Well, I'm not defending it or anything like that, but they say that's the speed at which people feel comfortable, and that is the safest speed. I'm telling you what I heard, and I just trust that they're the traffic safety experts. But I mean, we have our that's in state police. When they monitor areas. Right. When they do traffic studies, that's what they look towards. And that's what they say, research shows, but, you know, every situation's a little bit different, so then we'll certainly make them aware of what we think is important. And,
They'll need to put a tone like 75 if they're not driving.
well,
Or 85.
yeah, I understand.
So, yeah,
What?
so I guess, you know, the thing is that, to me, I'm sure for the board too, it seems common sense that the school, speed limits would be lower around the school. So we advocate, I'm sure, as a board for that, and that, because it is a public agency making decisions that, again, that's coming back to that resolution where the board could pass a resolution showing that we are in support of that to show this, you know, to support this group as they move forward with these studies and to tell our partners out there that we support that also and that we're at least making ourselves proactive in that way. So,
And just I want to add, the county's been real cooperative and they want to meet our needs. We've already looked at the school zone speed signs that are in that area, and at our suggestion, they went out and checked those signs and make sure they were correct, and they changed the times at which they operate. So I'm real hopeful that what comes out of this between the county and the township and us will be good.
And I do,
go ahead.
I mean, really, it is very, Macomb Township has never been well lit. And I've lived here for a long time, 39 years, 38 years. It's always been very dark, and only subdivision sometimes put streetlights in if they choose to. But it is, I mean, I'm not saying we can afford to put streetlights in, but I do think it's something that needs to happen around schools for sure.
Yeah, I think that would be part of that evaluation, to see
Right.
the proper lighting on our campuses for sure, at the very least. If not, it will be addressed.
Dark overall.
That's what the limits are. Yeah, anybody else on board? Anybody on board?
Just ask a question about Joe, since you're kind of in touch with the group over there. If they're going to other meetings and need support, as long as it doesn't conflict with ours, would you let us know maybe some of what they might do? Wednesday?
Wednesday, I don't want to say 7, I'm not 100% sure, but
Can you send out, maybe send out emails or something?
Yeah.
If we can attend that, that would be.
sure.
Thanks.
All right, I think County School Board Association meeting tomorrow. I know I'm going to, Mr. Silva, Ms. Pines, anybody else in there? No, I don't know. So 3 or 4 of us. Representation. It, it's probably, we're missing the 17th meeting, so 19th. Wish you the holidays, so we should do that now.
Oh, yeah. You want to wait?
Okay, thank you, everybody.